Welcome, I'm Cassandra, and this is your general forecast for December 2019. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, let's jump in. So, the first card is the Two of Swords. So, it makes me think that you guys could potentially be at a bit of a crossroads in a certain aspect in your life. So it's like we have to make a decision and we have multiple choices to choose from here, but we have to make a choice. So we're definitely at a fork in the road, kind of, so to speak, and we have to decide which path we're going to go down. But a decision is definitely on the horizon, and it is a decision that has a bit of an emotional nature to it. So some of you may already be experiencing this, some of you may already know exactly what this crossroads, what this decision that needs to be made is for you. And for some of you, this may take a little bit longer to manifest. But again, I like to remind everybody, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So the next card we have is the Six of Swords in the reverse position. So this is us needing to move away from a not so great situation that we've been stuck in, okay? And unfortunately, when the Six of Swords is in reverse, it's like we are stuck in a bad situation that we need to get out of, and it's like sometimes we just don't see a way out. Sometimes it can be circumstances feel like they're against us. We feel blocked, like we are stuck in a situation that we do not want to be in. So this situation could be one that is work, it could be one that surrounds family, it could be one that is tied to a relationship, romantic or platonic. So you'll know where this fits at for you in your situation. But we definitely feel like we are stuck, like we are confined, and we're just not seeing a way out. So the best advice I can give in regards to this is if we can accept things as they are, we can then find peace within our mind. If we can find peace within our mind, it will actually transfer to our outside world. And all of these things that are tying you up and keeping you locked into this situation will suddenly free up and allow you to move forward. But we must find that peace in our mind first before we can get ourselves extricated out of this situation in which we feel stuck in. So the next card, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. So when I see the Ace of Swords in the reverse, we know that there is too much force being applied. Now, for some of you, this could indicate that you're applying too much force and trying to force something to happen. Or, this could be someone else that is applying too much force. For some of you, this can be a card where you may be feeling like you're being manipulated. That's not going to resonate with all of you, but for a few of you it will. And sometimes the Ace of Swords in reverse can indicate that we might be a bit confused on how to go. Sometimes it can also indicate that we're having some issues, miscommunications, misunderstandings, but we don't want to push too much because the sword is double-edged, and when it's in the reverse position, if we push too much, we can literally get cut by our own sword, so to speak. So we need to be careful. Easy does it. We don't want to push too much because then we can create even more of an issue, and then the issue we started with then becomes larger and larger and larger, and we don't want to create any more issues. So if you have the ability, if you're in the position where maybe it's you doing the pushing and being forceful, then yeah, try to reel back on that some, because we don't want to make the situation worse. And I completely understand the stress and the anxiety and feeling like you're completely trapped and confined in a situation with no way out and you just want out of it. But we need to be careful that we don't create more problems for ourselves, which can then make it even harder to get out of the situation. So, again, it's kind of a bit of a double-edged sword. Okay, also under this type of Ace of Swords in reverse energy here, this can make us a bit more argumentative. So, and again, we could be on the receiving end or the giving end of this. So, if you happen to be on either end, the best way to try to help calm any potential conflicts, verbal conflicts, we just need to try to be diplomatic, so to speak. Also, try using logic and use reasoning and logic to try to calm these arguments down. Some people you just can't argue with no matter what. You're not going to get your point across to them because they don't want to hear it. So pick and choose your battles, so to speak. Because if we continue to push too much, this again can create opposition and make the problems much larger, which we do not want. So, again, be careful, And this is only going to be for a few of you, but I feel like for a few of you, some sort of deception or betrayal could have been revealed to you. And that is what has led to this crossroads, feeling like we need to make a choice, feeling like we're stuck in a situation we can't get out of. I think for some of you, this could be deception related. And there could even be some manipulation in there as well. Okay, so the next card is the Queen of Wands. So this could actually be representing an actual person, male or female, in your life, or this could be indicating some of the qualities that we might be exhibiting, or this could be indicating some of the qualities that we need to be exhibiting or utilizing. So I always look at the Queen of Wands as a Leo type of woman. The Queen of Wands has a very dominant, dramatic type of presence. This is the type of person, male or female, if they walk into a room, it's like all of the eyes fall upon them immediately. It's like whether they want the attention or not, they get it, automatically. And she can have a bit of an aggressive side. In her not so greatest time, she can definitely be domineering, bossy, pushy, all of those things. But something very positive about the Queen of Wands is she is excellent at manifesting whatever it is that she wants. She's very optimistic. She believes in herself. He or she, excuse me. They believe in themselves. And they know that if they want something, they can get it. And so I feel that for a lot of you, this is definitely something that we need to be utilizing, manifestation, because when I look to the bottom of the deck, we get the Seven of Cups. So this indicates that we have an emotional choice to make. This also has a lot to do with, daydreaming and our imagination. Also need to be aware of illusions as well. But if we can harness it properly and use our imagination to daydream a little bit, then we can manifest exactly what we desire, okay? So for the next card, we have the Lover's card. So this makes me wonder if this is all tied to a relationship. It doesn't have to be. And even if it is, this could be a romantic relationship or this could be a purely platonic relationship. But it's definitely one of a soulmate type of relationship. And I look at soulmates as they come in many forms. Sometimes our family members can be our soulmates. You know, I feel like we get many soulmates that come across our path in our lifetime. So definitely a soulmate type of energy. Now, the Lover's card is very much about choices and decisions. And ultimately, we want to make sure that we're making the right choice, the right decision for where we are right now and for where we want to be in our future. So, if you're contemplating a choice, as we see, just make sure that the choice that you make is what you want, and make sure it's what you're going to want in the future, not just right now. You want to make the choice that you know is going to fulfill you now and in the future. So the next card is the Six of Cups. So it looks like some of you could be looking back on the past, having good memories from the past. Some of you could potentially receive some sort of communication, maybe even a gift from someone in your past. This could be a family member, could be a sibling, could be a cousin, could be an old flame, it could be an old friend, it could be an acquaintance of an acquaintance that went to the same high school. There is a tie to the past here. There's also a bit of a nostalgia type of feel. But I feel that there is an opportunity coming up for you guys. And I'm feeling like this could potentially be a relationship for some of you. Now, also, if you do celebrate Christmas, not everyone does, but if you do, that's also a time of families getting together. So this could definitely fall under that type of energy as well. But I'm still feeling like for a lot of you, this is definitely going to manifest in an opportunity that is presented that has ties to your past. Someone that has ties to your past in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you run into someone that you haven't seen in years, and we start thinking about, what would that be like? So I'm getting a major relationship type of feel out of this whole relation here. It's got a mostly romantic relationship vibe to it. Now, for some of you, this could be a potential business opportunity that comes from someone in the past, someone that can help provide assistance. So you'll know which end of the spectrum you fit on. Again, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest, okay? So, now I'm not using my Romance Oracle cards. This time I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. It's by John Holland. It's a new deck to me. I'm really glad that I bought it because this deck, it is about relationships, but it's about relationships of all kinds. It's not just romantic. It is about romantic relationships, but it's also about the relationships that we have with our family members, our friends, our co-workers, But most importantly, it's about the relationship that we have with ourself, which is the most important relationship of all. So I really like these cards for that purpose because they can give a lot of information about all relationships in our life, including the one with ourselves. Now, interestingly enough, the first card that flew out of the deck for you guys is Daydreams and Decisions, which would be the equivalent of Seven of Cups. And that is the bottom of the deck here on the other deck. So it's like, okay, yeah, that definitely is very meaningful because it's popped out from two different decks now. So, Daydreams and Decisions. So, this is where we are definitely contemplating using our imagination, fantasizing a bit, considering the possibilities. It is very much about us having an emotional choice to make regarding relationships. But I would say, have a little bit of fun. We definitely want to utilize, the imagination and fantasy part, especially for manifesting for whatever it is that you want, whether it be, a business opportunity or a romantic relationship or whatever it may be for you. Everyone's different. Not everyone wants the same exact thing. But again, a little bit of, imagination and daydreaming is good, but just don't get stuck there, okay? If you get stuck there, that, things can become illusions, okay? Not good. We don't want to stay there. We have to make a choice. We've got to make a decision. So, again, a little bit of time in the imagination and fantasizing about potential possibilities and outcomes is okay. But just know that we're going to have to come out of it and make our choice. And we want to make the choice that's right for us right now and the choice that's going to be right for us in the future. So we do need to make sure that this is really what we want, okay? So the next card is Embrace. So this would be similar to the World, I believe. So when it comes to love, the universe is definitely smiling upon you at this time. The energies are moving and shifting and coming together to give you exactly what you want and need. We definitely need to clarify our heart's desires. We need to be present in the current relationships and to actively manifest new relationships that we want. We're definitely ready to manifest any of our dreams that we want. We are in the position to do that now. And that's why I said we do need to draw off of this queen to manifest, because she is very good at manifesting. And I think this is why she's popping up, is we need to utilize that manifestation, and we can manifest through using our imagination and fantasizing a little bit, but again, we don't want to get stuck there. So things will fall into place. Just be ready to embrace everything. And, this can definitely indicate that, that this is a process of integration for some of you. Just maintain having an open and pure heart. Express your appreciation for all of the many blessings that you have in your life. It's so easy to overlook so many blessings because they're just there, and we don't take the time to think, wow, this is something big. For instance, you have internet. You're watching this video. You're utilizing a smartphone or a tablet or, an iPad or, a computer. Not everybody has those luxuries, and it's something that we can overlook and not pay much attention to because it's just there, But we can realize the impact that it has when we no longer have those things. So, just take the time to appreciate and be grateful for every single blessing that you do have, because no matter how trapped you feel in the given moment, you really are more blessed than you realize. So just take a moment to acknowledge that, because when you acknowledge it and you truly realize it and you know it, you're going to attract so many more good things to come your way. And get ready, Just be grateful and appreciate everything. Be content, because if you want a fulfilling relationship, a genuine relationship, a soulmate relationship, whatever it may be, a true friendship, whatever it may be, you can manifest whatever it is that you desire right now. Even if it's, a financial type of relationship, whatever it is that you want, you have the universe and the ability to manifest on your side right now. Take that opportunity. If you're feeling stuck, use your mind to create a way out, because you will be able to get out of whatever situation you're stuck in. You won't be stuck in it for long, okay? Okay, so the next card, I love this card. This is Listen. So this would be the equivalent of the High Priestess. So this card's very much about intuition. So we need to be listening to our intuition regarding these choices that we're making, this fork in the road that we're at, the crossroads, potential relationships. We need to be listening to our intuition, making sure that we're making the right choices for us. But another aspect to this card is, listen, we need to pay closer attention to everyone we have a relationship with, everyone that we talk to and associate with. We need to be more present and truly listen to what the people are saying to us. So we need to be opening up our ears and truly listening. And sometimes we're thinking about what we're going to say next and yada yada. We don't need to worry about doing that dialoguing. Just be in the moment. Just listen. Pay attention for someone's body language. Sometimes people are saying things with their body language. So what comes out of their mouth and what their body language is conveying can be completely different. So definitely pay attention to body language. And the more that you learn about people, the more that you understand about a person's personal beliefs, will help you to understand their motives and agendas better as well. So this card overall is just saying, you definitely need to listen and utilize your intuition, which you guys already know, Cancer is a very intuitive sign. Listen to that gut feeling. It won't lead you wrong. We may not like what the gut feeling tells us, but we need to listen. Okay, so for the bottom of the deck, we get Flow. So this would be the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. So this is an excellent card as well. So we're attracting, this is about cycles, expansion. The energies that are around us are positive. They're going to be driving us forward. We just need to flow with all of this energy. And we're going to be able to attract whatever our heart desires. We will be able to attract it to us. We just need to go with the flow and let things happen as they will. For some of you, maybe you're wanting a new relationship. Maybe some of you are wanting to improve on a, current existing relationship. Manifest it to happen, because you can manifest whatever it is that you desire. That ability is on your side right now. And again, a little bit of, imagination, fantasy can help as well with this card. But again, don't get stuck in it. But just know that you need to be ready and open for any and all possibilities when it comes to relationships of all sorts. Be ready to any and all possibilities that could be coming your way. Life flows in cycles, ebbing and flowing, changing and growing. And we're definitely going to be entering a new cycle regarding matters of the heart here. And it can be a very exciting period, because it's this forward movement and expansion. Sometimes there's a bit of an element of the unknown, but it's still exciting. So just get ready, because whatever you want when it comes to your relationships can be yours. You guys are looking pretty darn blessed, so I know it doesn't necessarily feel that way seeing the beginning here. It definitely looks like you guys are in a difficult decision and you have a choice to make. But just know that whatever it is that you want, that you desire, you have the ability and the luck on your side to manifest it, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is up, it's in your favor. So get to manifesting, Cancer. Whatever you want, it can be yours. But I'm feeling for a lot of you that some of you are going to be wanting out of an existing relationship. But do whatever you know is best for you. Okay, so please, if you haven't subscribed, please take the moment to subscribe, like, comment, share this. Also, I am still doing personal readings, so if you want to support me, I'd greatly appreciate it. You can purchase a personal reading. The information for that will be in the description box below. Also, you could donate if you would like, even $1. It's not required, but it would be greatly appreciated. Help me pay my internet bill. Anyhow, get ready, because things are going to get a lot better. You may not be able to see it right now, but it's coming, and things are going to be so much better. You're going to get out of that situation that you're stuck in. You're going to make that choice, and things are going to move in your favor. So I'm so excited for you guys. I love you guys, and I'm sending you blessings of healing, prosperity, and love.